You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, as a Navy veteran, I was saying before the game, go Navy, beat Army. And the midshipmen got off to a great start, drove down the field 7-0, and then Army came storming back. And Navy actually was down, I believe, 16-7 in this game. And they stormed all the way back. A lot of drama near the end of the game. Navy went for it on 4th and 1 because the quarterback actually, he ended up catching his own fumble. Then he stretched back out and he was like a hair of a yard short. And it was 4th and 1, timeouts, Army's out of timeouts. And then they iced the game by going for it on 4th and 1. And Navy beat Army. And President Trump was in attendance at this game. He is the commander-in-chief of the armed services. Now, this football game is much bigger than just football. These young men at Navy and Army are going to be future officers in the Army and also in the Navy and Marine Corps. Now, this is a non-political game. I believe sports shouldn't be political at all. But considering, that this game was actually in Baltimore, folks, guess what? The left-wing nut jobs came out to protest outside the stadium, man. Why? Because President Donald J. Trump was in attendance at this game. Kind of reminds me of the Redskins game that President Trump went to, where left-wing lunatics, while he was actually giving the oath to civilians going into the military, they started booing and all this other stuff. Very, very disrespectful. Now, these people out there in Baltimore, I guess Baltimore is a blue city, man. But why are you actually protesting at this game? Why? Why are you actually wasting time? You actually should really be outside, supporting the future leaders of our military to keep our country safe. But let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. So right over here, this is the box score right here. Final score 17-16. But let's go over here to Fox News. Protests erupt outside Army-Navy game amid Trump's attendance. And President Trump was actually on the field doing the national anthem. He threw up a salute while the national anthem was being sung. It was a beautiful rendition by, I believe it was a combination of the midshipmen and the cadets, if I'm not mistaken. He was there. He was also there for the on the field for the coin toss. He tossed the coin, and the referee said it was an honor to have the president there. That referee, man, really, really good in the pregame. But anyway, right here, President Donald Trump's visit to the 126th Army-Navy football game Saturday was met with a crowd of protesters outside M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Footage on social media showed a line of protesters wielding lewd signs opposing Trump on the street leading up to the stadium. Yeah, a bunch of left-wing communist folks were actually there. And you can see here, before I play the video, you got End Racism and ICE Terror, Stop the Billionaires and Bankers War on Workers and the Poor. I mean, just a bunch of left-wing idiots, man. Let's watch on some of this right here. So you can see right there. What does that say right there on that sign? I can't really see. Russian something I can't see. No U.S. war crimes or murder. They have crimes slashed out right there. Wow. And then they have a sign of President Trump right there. It says your child's role model. No dictators, no kings. So we got a no kings guy right there. Yeah. This is a domestic terrorist, and it's showing President Trump there. And they have swastikas next to him. Wow. A waste of time, man. Completely disrespecting this football game. But we got another one here also. Let's see here. What does that first sign say right there? Baltimore says no to war crimes, loyalty to our Constitution, not a president. Anti-ICE people there as well. America is not an oligarchy. Defend democracy. Yeah. These people don't believe in democracy.
Welcome to Baltimore. Loves you. Thank you for coming.
You notice what I also noticed, guys? Jail the chief. Wow. Bunch of losers, man. Complete losers right there. Mostly all white leftists. Mostly all. Couple of black people there as well. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. This is the Army Navy game. Protest somewhere else. Have respect for this football game. Nah, they can't do that. They can't do that. Because make no mistake about it, guys. These are the same people that's actually going to want to end up jailing some of these future officers if they follow the orders of the president. As in President Trump. Maybe some of these seniors on the football team, this is the last football game. In the case of Navy, they're going to go to the fleet and they're going to become officers. And officers also have to follow orders too. They also give orders as well. These people out there don't have any respect for the midshipmen and the cadets. None whatsoever. They hate Trump that much. So they want to pull a stunt like this at a football game just because Trump is there. Unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable. But there's a picture of Trump right there, man. And make no mistake about it, guys. He got a warm welcome at this stadium. He did. People were cheering for him. Yeah. So it's really sad, guys, that we have so many anti-Americans in this country that they actually want to protest at a football game. They want to make the football game political. It's really sad, guys. It is really, really sad. These people are losers. They're losers. Baltimore, man, you got to do better, man. And we know that Baltimore is a dangerous city. They should be protesting the crime in Baltimore. I believe President Trump actually has Baltimore on his list to get the crime under control. Look what he actually did in Memphis, man. Look what he did in Memphis. Look what he did in Washington, D.C. Maybe he should actually send a National Guard in to get the crime under control in Baltimore. Those people, they don't care about the crime in Baltimore. They don't. They just hate Trump that much. Very, very disrespectful. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.